Nusa, welcome, and we're really happy to have you here in Algiers for this Duckit party.
Thank you very much.
You'll play tonight for the first time in Algeria for this season's second Duckit party. What are you most curious or excited about before meeting this new crowd?
Well, you know, it's always a pleasure to have this new energy when you play for a new crowd. It's my first time here, and I'm curious about the internal clock of the people, you know, how do they react or how it's going.
So you've been running UVAR with Seb for more than a decade now. How has this project shaped you creatively, and what are you most proud of on this journey?
Well, when you run a label, it's you need to think more beyond your own music, you know, you need to, there's a lot of stuff to do, like, I don't know, to gather the music, to create a vision, the things that I'm more proud of, I don't know, like, we never chased the hype. The longevity is the proudest things that I am, you know, it beats any hype position in the charts.
So this also applies to your music, because there's a clear signature in your music, a deep groove and a lot of attention to detail, but at the same time it feels unforced, spacious, even imperfect, and that's your words. Yeah. So how do you find the balance between control and letting go?
You know, when you produce, you always start with a sketch, and after that you just let it sit there for a while, you know, and now if after like 1 week it still makes your head nods, it's perfect.
When you're in the booth, what are you chasing? A mood, a reaction, a story?
You always start with the mood, you know, chase for reactions, and then it ends up with the story.
You've been a part of a very influential scene, like the Romanian scene right now. So what do you think electronic music needs more of today, and what keeps you inspired to keep creating?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know, man. We need more patience, you know, like longer sets, slower build-ups, and yeah, what keeps me inspired? It's, I don't know, the personality, you know, the things that digging like for very old music, or I don't know, discovering a 19 years old kids that reminds you why you started the journey.
So there are a lot of members of our community, the Duckit community, that aren't here today, that won't be able to be here today. So maybe a message for them all?
Oh, come for the next one.
Yeah. Thank you, Nusa.
I forgot to.
It has been great.
Thank you.